season 3 is different than the other ones in that, well, there's a conclusion coming up, so he's got to face everything, and he looks inside himself more, I think, and the other characters in the film also are coming to their resolutions. So everyone's got this dynamic going on that's just different from the first 2 seasons. The most enjoyable thing about doing Bloodline was, one, all the crazy things that I did as an actor, as a character. They were all earned by the writing, and then working with all the actors. I mean, it was really a great cast. The crew was fantastic. We were down in the Keys. The people of the Florida Keys were fantastic. It was just 3 great years of enjoyable time. It was an acting class. I'm not upset in the fact that we did 3 good seasons, and if anything, we're leaving and people might want more. So that's a good feeling.
It's a mess. We're picking up where we left off, right where we left off. It's intense. They can expect more of the same, but it kind of, we spun out a little bit. It was wonderful. We all love each other, and we kind of went out a little farther this year, and we just had fun with it. Knowing it was the last season, it was very bittersweet. Very, very bittersweet.
Well, the Raymond Loomis family is picking up where they always leave off, which is in the depths of some kind of terrible tragedy. And Kevin has done something really unthinkable, and that really it reverberates for Meg in a way that I don't think she necessarily expects. And it changes the whole course of her life again, as if the first season, what happened then, couldn't do enough. Second season really tops that for her and splinters the family in ways that you can't imagine. I think because there's so many lies and there's so many secrets that they don't truly have any kind of center, and because of that, they're sort of at the mercy of people's opinions and the whims of things that happen, and they don't really know how to deal with themselves or other people as a result. They know how to keep up appearances, but they don't truly know how to hold fast any of their values. I think it's where Meg was going to end up. I think she is luckier than some in some ways, and I also think that nobody's going to escape anything. They're never going to escape what they did, or themselves, or their family, or that name. And so seeing each of them sort of fight for survival. I think the first season it was fighting for survival as a family, and the second season it was the siblings fighting for survival with each other, and in the third season I think it's every man for themselves. Absolutely. I mean, there's a wonderful thing about it where we get to really sort of conclude the show and the series and the story, and then there's also the sad thing of I'm not going to see and everybody every day, so that's always tough.
We're picking up where the mayhem left in episode 10, season 2, where a murder happened. We know who did it. We just didn't know what the consequences was going to be. Now we know how the payoff comes. The evil that won hands down comes back. Karma. That's it. One word. Karma. Obviously, nobody wants a final season, but I think it does well for the series because then it keeps it really tight. And it doesn't jump the shark, like usually shows do. And Ozzy does great. I get my highlight moments, some fight sequences, which I lose, but then I win. In the end, I lose though.
Overall,
it was such a great cast, man. I mean, it's really friendly folk. No diva BS. Nobody pulling some stunts. I mean, we all got along. We goofed. We had a great time, and it's all because Kyla Chandler. He sets the mood, and he sets a really generous, nurturing kind of tone.
A lot of their secrets and a lot of the stuff they've done comes home to roost in the latter part of the episode.
From the beginning, it was about a family that's struggling with identity, and all of the siblings, John, played by Kyle Chandler, Meg by Linda Cardellini, Kevin by Norbert Leo Butz, Sissy Spacek's character, everyone is struggling with their identity, the role that they play within the family. So it's really an exploration of adult siblings and adults looking at that and figuring out, can they redefine themselves, or are they beholden to those roles for the rest of their lives?
Everybody looking right here for you guys, right here, before that one, straight ahead, small phone. Yeah, beautiful guys, straight ahead. 50, looking here guys, looking here, right here. Nice, right here,
At the very end for me, please.
Everyone straight ahead. Right here in the front. Straight ahead, everyone. Straight to the left.